Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, Andrew Romero from St. Francis grew up in a house filled with stress and turmoil. But despite Andrew's rough home life, the family he found at St. Francis High School turned his life around.
My dad always had anger issues. My dad's always just been kind of a mean guy. Early 7th grade-ish, my dad started abusing drugs. He started abusing crank, and it just turned into this huge kind of turmoil. He wasn't giving us money. He was kind of the breadwinner of our family at the time, running his own business, and he would spend a lot of time at his business, not coming home for weeks at a time. The summer of the transition between high school and middle school, the fighting turned into divorce talks. I remember one experience was going to the St. Francis High School summer football camp. I was so excited, kind of finally felt like I found a home on the football field. And then my dad threatened to take it all away since I would not stop talking about it. It was just a very hard time. I really was fighting kind of a depression. My parents are now divorced. The finalization they just have to sign the paper. The financial and everything else is taken care of. I do not talk to my father. I just can't take it. My parents don't talk. That year kind of just launched me into sports. I just remember sports just kind of took over. Sports gave me just a way to let out all the frustration I had built up in me. There was a lot of sadness and just anger built up, and I was able to take it out on the wrestling mats and on the football field.
One of the stories that our offensive line and dean, Coach Hisataki, says is, he saw him the first day of school this year. We had a freshman retreat, and we have 400 freshmen on campus, and they got ties on for the first time, some of them, and he saw a kid and he called him over, this big old Andrew, and this 4'0" freshman, and he said, "Hey, let me fix your tie." So he reties the kid's tie and kind of welcomes him to St. Francis that way. This big giant guy welcoming this little freshman, and that's kind of the perfect story of Andrew and who he is, and that's just going to continue to be him throughout his life.
Outstanding in the classroom, a great spiritual leader on our campus, and that social responsibility of doing the right thing and being a great role model for his classmates is some of the things that I just love about him. But knowing his background and knowing where he's come from and knowing what he's had to go through to get to here, it's incredible to watch, it's incredible to see, and it's incredible to think how positive and how enthusiastic he is on a daily basis, and how much he encourages his classmates and teammates, and like I said, what a joy to be around every day.
If it weren't for my mom or my sister, I definitely would not be who I am. I'm very thankful for them. They have helped me through so much, and they give me endless support and love. My goal is to spread my story, to talk to other people about it, to become hopefully a high school counselor to help other high schoolers who are going through this. I'm going to attend St. Edward's University. I'll probably get into rugby over there. They have a club, and I'm hoping to major in psychology.
Andrew is so brave to tell his story, and he's in a much better place. He hopes to go to a four-year college and continue wrestling. That's what he really has a passion for doing.
Yeah, and he's built a lot of character going through all this, and is doing great stuff.
Yeah, he's going to miss the St. Francis family.
Yeah.